Krishna consciousness needs so much austerity. But sometimes we will lose the taste of spirituality and holy name. We will not be having strength to do devotional service because of this. How to understand this? Actually, in Krishna consciousness, what do? We get up early in the morning, which is an austerity. Everybody likes to sleep in the morning, especially in winter time, isn't it? Okay, that austerity, little austerity we take. After that, what do? We come to the temple, take bath, come to the temple, then what do? Sing and dance. So our day begins with singing and dancing. And then by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you are already little feeling hungry. Then what happens? Go straight to the prasadam. Have a nice prasadam. After that, again do some service. Again, lunch time. Oh yeah, come to the prasadam. Have nice prasadam. Then again, continue serving Krishna. Do a little bit of reading. Again, in the evening, if you want to attend Aarti, again some singing and dancing. Then go to bed. What austerity is there in this? Really? What austerity? Other than getting up early in the morning. That also, if you have slept early in the night, then that is also not an austerity. Actually, if you see, real austerity is in other yoga processes. If you take Jnana Yoga begins after taking sannyas. You have to take sannyas, then only you are qualified to practice Jnana Yoga. And then you have to sit and study day and night, Upanishads, Vedanta Sutra, ordinary physics and maths and chemistry itself, textbook is, will not enter our head. What Upanishads will read, what Vedanta Sutra you will read. Big austerity it is. And if you go to Ashtanga Yoga, you have to practice strict brahmacharya, you have to live up all the city, house, family, you have to go to the forest. In the middle of the forest, all alone you have to live. And you have to live on water and some fruits and berries and roots, what you get in the forest. That's the kind of life you have to lead. So this is real austerity. Whereas in Krishna consciousness, what is there? Singing, dancing, honoring prasadam. And then whatever some little physical service we can do, we do. That's all. So Krishna consciousness, actually, there is no austerity, real austerity like that when you compare to other yogic practices. But then sometimes what happens is, although Krishna consciousness is so pleasurable, Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita, Susukam kartum avyayam, devotional services performed very happily. In fact, if you chant soulfully, if you chant properly, consciously, and you hear what you are chanting, you feel great happiness. When you sing during kirtan, when you sing and dance in front of the deities during kirtan, if your focus is on the deities, your heart will be filled with happiness. So, automatically you will become happy. And I don't have to tell. If you honor prasadam also, you will feel happy. I don't have to tell. That everybody has experienced. So, Krishna consciousness is susukam kartam avyayam. So, if something you are doing and you are becoming happy by doing that, why would anyone leave it and go? Isn't it? Suppose you, when doing something with great happiness, why will anybody leave it? Nobody will leave it, no. But still you will see some people give up Krishna consciousness after a little while and go. What could be the reason? One of the reasons could be association. If we associate, if we don't give up our association with materialistically minded people, whose goal in life is to enjoy sense gratification, earning money, fame. Those who have this kind of goals in life, if you associate with them, your taste for Krishna consciousness will dry up. If you associate with devotees, your taste for Krishna consciousness will only increase, it will not decrease. Second reason could be offenses at the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas. If you offend other Vaishnavas, our taste for Krishna consciousness will dry up. So by and large, these are the two things. And the third thing, of course, is weakness of the heart. We are not determined. Our willpower is very weak. We easily get allured by Maya. We easily get allured by sense gratification. We are not able to control ourselves. So if we are too much in tamoguna, too much like animalistic consciousness, what will happen? It will be very tough to retain our Krishna consciousness. We will follow. So the best way is to always keep association with devotees and to stop associating with people who are materialistic. If we take care of this and we are very careful not to commit Vaishnava, then by and large our spiritual life, our Krishna consciousness will only increase, it will not decrease. So these are things which we have to be careful about. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given the bija of Bhakti, Bhakti Lata bija. He has given, the Guru and Krishna together have given the Bhakti Lata bija. The seed of Bhakti has been sown in our heart by the Kripa, by the grace of Guru and Krishna. That bija, if it has to grow, if that seed has to fructify, it has to sprout, then what is required? You have to pour water. You have to nourish the seed. Then it will sprout and the plant will grow. So nourishing the Bhakti Lata bija is done how? By Shravana and Kirtana. By chanting Krishna's holy name and hearing about Krishna, hearing about Bhagavad Gita, hearing Bhagavatam, hearing the holy name. By Shravanam and Kirtanam, we water the seed of Bhakti. Then what happens? Bhakti Lata will start sprouting in our heart. We will start chanting, we will start associating with devotees, we will start reading Prabhupada's books. Bhakti Lata bija has started sprouting. Now, whenever you plant a seed and start watering it, what will happen? You have to be very, very careful. The gardener has to be very, very careful. Not only should he water the plant, he also has to be careful. Along with the plant, some weeds will also grow. So, if the mali, the gardener is not careful to remove all the weeds, what will happen? More than the plant, the weeds will grow faster and they will choke up the plant. So, mali is always, he will have that kurpi, that one instrument will keep, every day he'll come and keep digging the earth. What is he doing? He's shaking up the earth and also he is removing all the weeds. Every day he has to do that. Then the plant will grow luxuriously. So similarly, when the Bhakti Lata, the creeper of Bhakti has started sprouting in our heart, and every day we are watering that Bhakti Lata bija with Shravana and Kirtana, what will happen? Weeds will also grow. What are the weeds? The weeds in Krishna consciousness are desires for puja, pratistha, laba, jivahimsa, kuti-nati. These are the 5 weeds. The weeds are number 1 of puja. I want people to respect me. I want people to worship me. I should become famous. I should have a lot of fans. Everybody should glorify me. And pratistha. I should have prestige in the society. I should have a social status. I should have a designation. I should become the Prime Minister of the country. I should become President. I should be CEO. Everybody should know my designation. You know who I am? I am so and so. So this is called pratistha. Then labha, the desire for material gain. I should have a lot of wealth. I should have a big house. I should have a big car. I should have the latest iPhone Air. So all these desires for material possessions are weeds which will choke our bhakti. Puja, pratistha, labha. Then jivahimsa, unnecessarily giving suffering to other living entities, troubling other people, and being envious of others. This will also choke bhakti. Kuti-nati, diplomacy, being very diplomatic, being manipulative. How to manipulate this person so that I can exploit him and extract some benefit for myself. So this is kuti-nati. Jivahimsa, kuti-nati, and what is the 5th one? Puja, pratistha, labha, jivahimsa, kuti-nati, and what is the 5th one? Anybody remembers? You can pull it out and see. So these weeds, if we are not careful, when we do Shravana and Kirtana, when we chant Hare Krishna, when we read the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, And when we do all this Shravana and we go and preach to others, if we are not careful, instead of nourishing Bhakti, these weeds will get nourished. Right? Got it? Puja, pratistha, laba, jivahimsa and kuti-nati. Right? So five. These are the five, weeds that will grow. So we have to be very careful. If we are not careful to uproot these weeds, what will happen? Our bhakti lata will get choked. And eventually our taste for devotional service will go away. So therefore, we have to be very careful to avoid offenses to other Vaishnavas. We have to be careful to give up the association of materialistic minded people. And we have to protect ourselves from these five weeds: puja, pratistha, laba, jivahimsa and kuti-nati. Alright? So, if we are not careful of that, what will happen is our strength in devotional service will go away, and we will eventually it will start. Krishna consciousness will appear like a burden. So much austerity, so much rules and regulations. What is this? So it will become like that. It will become burdens. Actually, devotional service is susukum kartum avyayam. It is very happily performed. Even if it is fasting also, it appears austerity, but for devotees it is great joy. Why? Today is Janmashtami. Great opportunity to fast and please the Lord. And not only that, devotees know, next day morning afternoon there is going to be a big feast after Vyas Puja. So, anticipation is building up. So, there is no austerity actually as such in Krishna consciousness. But if our consciousness has become clouded by the weeds, then what will happen? It will appear burdensome. It will appear like a big austerity. Alright?